And that's why if those motherfuckers over in Client Nightstar ask me for the secrets of the Omega one more fucking time, I'm gonna shove their Bed Star straight up there.
All right. Well, man.
We're live.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Cool it.
have a very special presentation in store for you. You've
Yeah.
seen him lose night after
I know
night
better. I
after
know
night.
better than to
But this
screw with
time,
somebody I know.
fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Jedi Duncan.
There's a reason. Like there's a reason why Walker gives me crap about being a pacifist. It's like I'm a pacifist by choice. I would fight if I felt like it, but I know better than to get into a fight with people who I know will kick my ass in a second.
Yeah, of course. There's Walker,
You're-
Bion, me, Sophie, the mailman.
Mailman's cousin, Milkman.
Milkman's wife, Milkman's mistress.
The Milkman's
Yeah, the guy went down with
mistress's
one
wife.
high roll.
Your mama.
My mother, Rumpy's mother, Casey's mother.
Okay, I draw the line
Walker,
at that.
Walker, hang on, Walker again for some reason.
Me, my mom, Zilvix.
Zilvix again.
Bob definitely would, like, without a doubt.
All right, hang on. You would draw
The
like
intern.
the
Pixel.
intern's mother. Yeah, Pixel. Pixel doesn't even have hands, and he would still take me on.
What do you want?
An infant, a guy in a wheelchair.
Rub it in my
A pig,
Walker a third time for some reason.
an ottoman,
Questions. I don't have to
Walker
answer.
holding an
Ottoman
ottoman.
Empire.
Look, I admit it. You're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded, one-legged tack with a rusty knife. You probably
Rumpy, remember your soda?
Satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have?
Oh, I
well,
just saw my youngest run off with all of it.
Hang on. The soda
He's
from
probably
the
gonna kill him.
he wouldn't be able to. Hang on. Bion,
You'll never catch her.
the soda from the Genesis or the soda from the Starblade?
Starblade.
I knew I left the key. That I left the doors unlocked.
To be fair, she does.
Seriously,
To
you
be
got
fair,
someone killed.
to be fair, she does have the override codes as well.
There's also Pixel. Like,
Sure, it'll be fine. Okay, let's fine.
look, I'm more worried about Rumpy than I am Casey's child.
Christy, I will. You should probably check for glitter bombs all over.
To be fair,
To be fair, it takes a lot more than glitter bombs to kill me. And I got my soda back. Oh, okay, but I may have internal bleeding though.
I'm surprised it's only internal.
I am not that easy to kill, Glitchy. You know that. If I can survive nukes, gunshots, wild animals, a giant foot, just about any other thing you fools can throw at me, I can survive that. For I have the will unbutterable.
Unbreakable.
Whatever.
Let's be fair, Sophie. I don't think he cares.
No past and no name. The mysterious stranger.
If you don't mind, I need a soda and probably a med pack. What's up? You got any of that good stuff? She's fine, by the way. Although I did put up a fight. Ow. Ow.
It's over. The fight is over. The
I'm gonna stand over here, knowing her. She probably shook that up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, gonna be honest. Gonna be honest. It did feel a bit easy.
Only time will tell.
All I'm gonna say is, Bion, get the hose on standby.
What?
You beat
We're
me
probably
fair
gonna end
and
up
square,
with Duff
stranger.
Can and a
But if
paint
I still had
shaker.
the use of my fingers, you
What?
wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
Look, I already got my ass kicked enough. If I have to get my ass up again.
No, I just have this image.
You figure we have something in common.
I got one
Nothing's
clip
a
from
shadow,
Simpsons
right?
of
Wrong.
Bart
Just
putting
because
the
we're both
can of
duelists doesn't mean we're
putting the
suddenly
can in the
friends.
paint
So
shaker.
give me some space,
Putting it in the
stranger. I've got
fridge.
nothing more to say to you.
It is very
Blowing.
likely that she did that,
I see you got
or
your feet
something
wet
of,
in the
or
duel
something
ring.
equivalent.
Not bad. You've got real talent, kid. Stick with it and you'll go
Hey,
places.
this soda's with me. There's no way she's gonna do that to
My
me.
area of expertise is pretty much limited to the dueling ring and the other combatants here at the canteen.
Hi,
But I'll
not
try to
Morgan
answer any
Freeman.
questions you might have. I can only tell you what is recorded in the
Oh,
If I
wait
knew-
until we get,
The upper city is a
wait till we
beautiful
get to
destination
solid a
where
snake.
intergalactic travelers can find all their basic needs.
Yippee.
If you're looking for excitement, the duel rings here are your best bet.
Look,
Stay out of
I
the
have
city.
no
It's
rush to
nothing but a
record the Metal
gang-ridden
Gear
slum.
games.
Is there anything else you want to know? You've
And
come
that's
to the
coming
right
from
place.
someone who
I've been
genuinely loves the
dueling here
games.
for nearly 20 years, and I remember every duelist who's been through this cantina.
Yeah.
Of course, there are only 5 of us
Weakling.
left
Oh,
now.
sorry, I'm
Duncan,
coughing up.
Gurlon, Ice, Twitch, and me. Bendak's Star Killer comes in once in a while, but he's retired now. Duncan, worst duelist ever. His nickname is Deadeye because he fights like he's blind. I wouldn't worry about him.
That makes sense.
Gurlon used to be pretty good before the accident. His
And
last
like, it's
overheat
still
during a
disappointing
match
that someone
exploded.
so
One of the
weak
nearest
has that
occurrences.
badass of a
Paralyzed
name.
3 fingers
But
on
it's
his right
also
hand.
like,
They
okay,
call
I
him
get
Gurlon
the, I
Two Fingers now.
understand
He hasn't been the
why
same since
he has
the
that
accident.
name now.
But he's still out here trying to earn a living. That's why I never fight with blasters. Ice? She's not much for personality, but she's a hell of a fighter. Confident, steady, popular with the crowd, too. If you go up against her, you know you're in for a tough match.
You know, the fact that she's popular with the crowd probably has a lot to do with
Crazy, but he's very, very
certain
good despite his
interests.
insanity. Or maybe because of it. Even I can't beat him. Me?
Not
Well,
Morgan
I've
Freeman.
seen my share of battles. My best years are gone. But I can still hold my own against anyone in here. Except maybe Twitch.
I would tell those Teresians to touch grass, but the amount of
What
work
can
you
I
have to
say?
go to touch
Bendak
grass on
was
this
a
planet
legend.
and the dangers
Never lost a
involved,
match his entire
it's not
career.
worth it.
But he was bloodthirsty as an Iridorian battle rager. Never liked having to face the same opponent twice. Got so he wouldn't battle anyone unless it was a death match. When they made death matches illegal, he went into retirement. He still hangs around here sometimes. Bendak's the best there ever was. Plain and
Oh,
simple.
that feels
Even now, I
weird.
bet that anyone who steps into the ring with him
What?
wouldn't make it out alive.
The fact that Disney referenced fucking bonkers.
Oh, you saw the thing.
Oh.
Goodbye, stranger. Maybe we'll talk again later.
Like, out of all of the properties that Disney still owns the rights to, the fact that they reference fucking bonkers is like, oh,
It had to be done.
it's weird.
If everyone else has one, he should have got one too.
It could be worse.
What?
They could have randomly referenced fucking Doug.
Or Schnookums and me.
Because the last I checked, I think
Hello
think
there,
Disney still owns
youngster.
the rights to
You
Doug.
interested in buying the
Just
possession
some
of
fucking
an old
reason.
man? Just 50
Just a couple seasons last I checked.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old
They
game.
still own it.
The rules are
That's my
pretty
point.
simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can
Yeah,
check them out
copyright
anytime
is
you want.
weird.
Good luck. I hope the game's as good
I
to you
mean,
as it was to me.
due to copyright,
Now,
like
is
the
there
first
anything else I can do for you?
3 seasons of I think like the first 3 seasons of Fairly Odd Parents are owned by the Canadian company Nelvana.
Yep.
So
They copyright strike any of those things with a ruthlessness.
well, it's not even like because Viacom is the one who owns Nickelodeon, and Viacom is a more copyright strike happy.
The dreaded Viacom.
Ugh.
Dark days.
It occurs to me, I actually don't remember playing a lot of the old Nickelodeon platformers that people remember. Because most of my experience around the time of stuff like Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob movie game would have been the handheld ports, which are entirely different.
Damn it, I thought I had a joke.
Oh boy, time for our 50-part playthrough of, what was the name of this game again?
Zach?
Yeah, Pazak.
It isn't a very addicting game. The problem is,
a lot of card game mini games in games in general can be pretty addictive.
Oh yeah. I still have withdrawal problems from that Luigi card game.
You have withdrawal problems with a lot of things, especially the blood.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and you can see Ben Neck in the corner. We will fight him later.
But we're not fighting him now.
No.
Don't you just love what?
So is this entire part just gonna be fucking dueling?
No, this
there.
part is first half is dueling. Second half is getting to the next section of Taurus.
Decorate a Lyle.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sam.
You'd have to look that up yourself, Rumpy.
Yeah, if you're in a Star Wars project and you have a British accent, more than likely you're a bad guy.
Most of the people here on Taurus can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
That's kind of depressing.
Save the sympathetic best friend act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off.
I'm
so
British and better than you.
Well, of course, he's British. British are superior.
Oh yeah, party pathfinding.
Glares glares at the entire chat that the fucking Pathfinder Discord had talking about fucking British food. As somebody, as somebody, I wanted to bring this up as somebody who was in Europe for a week and actually got to try British cuisine. Most of my experience with British cuisine was stuff that I could have made at home and did not taste different, except for like fish and chips, like authentic European fish and chips. It was probably the best thing that I tried that was over there. Other than that, like everything I could have gotten here, and it.
How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
Eating eel or something.
Could have been eating what?
Eel.
I actually had a chance to try escargot and I didn't because I'm not consuming escargot.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The French are gonna come after us, aren't they?
I fear not the French.
Look, we are currently... The Genesis is currently stationed thousands of feet up in the air. If they're coming after us, they've got to try much harder than they are. Or, you know, actually care.
Yeah, those stupid French... Okay, that doesn't sound good.
If anyone asks, it was all Rumpy's idea.
Besides, the Sith don't own me.
You son of a bitch.
Just a job, you know?
Shelter, calm down. You can skewer him later.
I thought that was the French.
I know. Jean d'Arc altar. Angry French woman from fate.
I got that reference.
The galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give up this lousy job.
Who was the voice actress you were asking about earlier, Rumpy?
Oh, Grey Delisle. It sounded a lot like Raid Alive.
Jennifer Hale's in the game.
Job. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be
That
talking
makes
to you
sense.
anymore. I'm liable to say something that might get me in trouble.
Wow, there's a lot of voice actors here.
Yes?
I'm not. Ooh, Phil Lamar's in this game.
Yay.
And Robin Atkin Downs.
Daddy!
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh, Robin something?
Whoever it is, I wasn't paying attention, nor did I care.
Welcome to the equipment. Because of the Sith.
A character's dead and you got loot. That's all that matters to me right now.
Yeah.
Like, I know by someone screaming in anguish after you killed them that it was probably someone related to one of the characters you were talking to. That's about it.
Oh,
I don't.
no. Oh no. Spoiled Brat hires thugs to come rough me up for not respecting her authority.
Respect my authority.
Using daddy's money, and she gets upset when I straight up kill the thugs.
Oh, she's one of those types of characters. Yeah, no, she probably deserved this. I mean, her father probably didn't, but collateral damage. A little off topic, but now I'm just sitting here thinking, man, you know what game I kind of want to record for the channel? One of the Asterix video games. And that will get us a total of 5 views, all from me.
Well, you are your biggest fan.
Okay, so let me take
I went out of my way when I was in France to actually go to the Asterix theme park. So yeah, I think I am the biggest fan of Asterix on this channel.
Right, we're gonna start getting into alignment points pretty soon. So let me explain what they mean, because it is fully possible to go full light side and then dark side at the very end for plot reasons, or go full dark side throughout the most of the game and go light side at the very end for plot reasons.
Is it as bullshit as Shadow the Hedgehog, or does it actually make sense?
Yes.
Now it's all or nothing.
It makes about as much sense as Shadow the Hedgehog, considering how your character has acted. But mechanically speaking, your force powers are divided into 3 categories: light, universal, and dark. If you're a light side character, your dark side powers will cost more, and vice versa.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the great duelist, the mysterious stranger. Wait.
Take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep
I don't know.
more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
All I can think of, and it's really strange, is just a joke from Reboot,
I'm getting out of here.
where Enzo is watching a recap of a season 1 episode, and it's like, next time on the Adventures of Mainframe or whatever, stories from Mainframe, and it's just, how do you know that? I know everything. I'm a gardener.
Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any.
Which I'm also looking. I'm kind of looking at the
horrible monsters that live in the Undercity.
I'm looking
You gotta
at
imagine how hellish.
Exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease.
If it was like incoming game and then KOTOR gets loaded up and someone's sitting down for like 60 hours to play the game, and it's not like you can kill the character because they could just reload the save.
The Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure.
Right.
Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the
Is that
laboratories
Darren
inside.
Norris? That sounds like
The
Darren
Sith are
Norris.
keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity.
Hang on,
Alright.
pull IMDb it back up.
Sample of that serum.
While he's talking and while Glitch's doing that, let me explain about the rat ghoul plague. Namely, this is another list in the what the fuck do these Sith Lords keep doing? Long time ago, a Sith Lord by the name of Karnasmar wanted to achieve ultimate power in the galaxy, so he created a talisman called the Mer Talisman.
Hang on. Just gonna get you to pause 1 second, Casey. What was the actor you were talking about, or you were asking about?
Darren Norris.
No.
He is in this game.
I called it.
No.
I don't know if that's the character, but he is in the game.
Not involved in any way.
Who played Candaris Ordo?
I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of no. Well, you don't look like you're with the Sith.
But as I was saying, the rat ghoul plague was developed because Mer's talisman wouldn't turn anybody into a rat ghoul by its mere exposure. Only the vast majority of humanoid species, and you are immune if you are force sensitive. So he created the virus that turns people into rat ghouls as a means of infecting those other people.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up.
By the way, Candaris Ordo is voiced by John Saigan.
But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned. So
by the way, like Kevin Michael Richardson is in this. Like there's a lot of actors in here that I look at and think, holy crap, didn't know they were in this.
Excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Frank Welker is in here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum.
But
Jim Ward. Oh, who is Jim Ward play? Oh!
No, don't be an idiot.
All right.
Just listen to me for 1 minute, and you won't be
Is
sorry.
he playing?
Jim Ward played Captain Quark in the Ratchet and Clank series. In this game, he plays.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big
Deadeye Duncan. He plays like several different characters, but as of one character that we've seen so far that we would recognize, Deadeye Duncan. Like most of the credits are like Deadeye Duncan, Protocol Droid, Bullied Merchant, and Dark Jedi.
Ah.
So it's kind of a additional voices sort of role.
But you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer.
The reason why
the
I don't know how the Mer Talisman got to Terrace, but then a Jedi apprentice pretty much picked up the talisman, realized that if you're holding the talisman, Karnasmar is going to try and possess your body, and decided to step straight into a Sith stasis chamber and go the fuck to sleep. She does not wake up until Vader wakes her up 3,000 years later.
Damn.
No, I am not joking. And then she unleashes rat ghouls on the planet, causing Vader to nope the fuck out.
Which makes perfect sense. Like, if I was in Vader's shoes, I'd probably do the same.
And then she doesn't wake up until Another good 500 years later.
It's open.
Damn, her stasis pods are better than mine. Most I get out of my stasis pods are a couple hundred. Though, to be fair, I'm pretty sure mine are faulty or whatever.
Time-honored RPG tradition. Rob everyone blind.
Yay.
It's not a role-playing game if you haven't just randomly stolen everything that isn't bolted down.
That guy is what is known as an Aqualish.
Sorry, I was gonna say. Meanwhile, your character is standing in the background, most likely with the stolen Sith uniforms.
But that guy is an Aqualish. Surprisingly, I don't know a whole lot about that species. Primarily because there are not a whole lot of interesting characters who are Aqualish, aside from one Ponda Baba.
Yep, those are definitely words that came out of your mouth.
The guy whose arm Obi-Wan cuts off in the cantina in episode 4.
What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him? How can you say
That is quite literally the only interesting Aqualish character there is. And because of that, the Aqualish are usually typecast as thugs and enforcers.
What the?
Let's see what you do. Is this the crash?
No, this is not a crash on my end, because I played seamlessly up until we got into the Undercity.
I have no idea what happened there. That's the first time. That's the first time I thought, like. Please understand. Outside of like editing points to cut out, or like cut, like I have not actually watched these parts, so first time I'm seeing it too. That was weird.
Yeah, that didn't happen on my end when I was recording.
Like you, I hate the Sith. Dude, everyone hates the Sith. The only people who don't hate the Sith are Sith.
Or certain writers in the real world stares at Acolyte development through.
Glares at the well, to be fair, there are some people in the real world who can actually write halfway decent stories involving the Sith.
Yeah, you'll see them in the sequel.
Thanks, Casey. I was gonna think of an example, and the only example that was coming to mind was like the Darth Vader comics, and even then I wouldn't know because I've never read them.
Oh, the Darth Vader comics are absolutely badass. Like, if you want to say the best Force-based writing that Disney has put out, the Vader comics are it. They are peak.
Sure.
I actually forgot that was after Disney got the rights.
Yeah, the Vader comics are absolutely amazing. And are a high recommendation from me.
Anyway, after saving that guy, time to go back to what I was doing before. You know, looting everything that wasn't bolted down.
Acting like Link in a pottery shop.
On
it. It's open.
Meanwhile, your partner is sitting there. It's like, why does he have to make that noise every time he opens a fucking Footlocker?
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money. Here. You mean you're not here to kill me?
No, I'm here to steal everything that's not bolted down.
I owe Davik money. I've been hiding here ever since. You'd give 200.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can.
You will always have more credits than you really need.
I mean, I've already. I think I've made enough jokes here about looting, but it's like if you're playing an RPG, like how literally everyone in the world plays an RPG, which is to steal anything that's not bolted down.
I'll be right back.
It makes perfect sense that you're gonna have more credits than you know what to do with.
Like, the only way you have more credits is if you're doing a dark side playthrough. And doing a dark side playthrough is how you make this game much harder for yourself.
Hey, Bruce. No way, forget it.
Quite frankly, by the end, you are only left with 4 additional party members if you go down the dark side route.
Fun. Wait. I was looking at the screen and I don't know how I missed this, but suddenly you're wearing a fucking
guy.
Yeah, you're wearing this guy's like, hang on, wait, what the fuck did that happen? how did I miss that? I was looking at the screen.
Yep, and
We'll go to the lower city next part.
yeah. Maybe we'll have Walker here, as that man has been exposed to my ramblings enough to know about as much about Star Wars as I do.
At the very least, he is less of a casual fan than I am. But yeah,
forced into that.
We'll see you guys next time.